Hi there, Steve McGee in Parliament House again. It's the 28th of August, I think, Thursday the 28th. We're just about to finish Parliament for the week, and it's been quite a big week, of course. But I just want to start by sending our sincere wishes and condolences to our police members, in particular the two members that were shot up at Pawnpukka and the third member that's been shot and hospitalised and had major surgery. Such a tragic event, an unnecessary event, unfortunately. And we wish all of our members well, in particular the members in Melton. They do an amazing job, keeping us safe in our community. So we just, as I say, just extend our best wishes to them all, and make sure you acknowledge them when you see the police in our community. It's a hard job, a really hard job, and what's happened this week has just shown how hard it is and how dangerous it is, but they keep us safe. So thank you to all of our police members. But also the other tragic event out at Geelong with the bus rollover, and of course we've experienced something like this with the Exford bus rollover a year or so ago. So again, we extend to the families that have been affected, to the school kids, the school community down at Geelong, and the Christian College down there. The tragedy of losing one young student, and we extend our best wishes to that family and all of that school community, because we know what it's like in Melton because we've been through this before. So we wish them well. So far as Parliament goes, I spoke on two pieces of legislation this week: the Grand Prix legislation, which was debated today and carried tonight, so it's been passed in the lower house. And the other legislation that I spoke on was the medication administration in aged care facilities, where medications can be administered by nurses or only nurses rather than someone that's not qualified to do that. No offence to the rest of the workforce that work in aged care facilities, they do a great job, but it's really important that we have well-trained people administering medications that can affect someone's life, and in some cases, if done in error, could cause someone's life, to be affected seriously and could end up in death. So it's a really important piece of legislation that got passed. So they were the two bills that I spoke on this week. Also did a member statement about some of the events that I went to in Melton last week. The KMCC soccer tournament last Saturday morning down at Kurrajong. Fantastic tournament, 16 sides, really great. KMCC are a great organisation, do a lot of charity work, a lot of blood donations, and they run fantastic events, and thank you to them. Also went to the CFA Awards night and also the celebration of their 90th anniversary. That's right, the Melton CFA are 90 years old, and for them protecting us over the last 90 years, it was a fantastic event, and congratulations to all involved and to anyone that's received acknowledgement and awards. Well done to all of you. And the third event was the Scouts, the Djerriwarrh Scouts, Djerriwarrh District Scouts, scout groups from Caroline Springs, Melton, Bacchus Marsh, Ballan. Terrific day on Sunday at the Community Hall in Melton. Again, they were doing their reports and awards were given out. Fantastic. And, Scouts are growing, numbers are growing. If you've got kids that want to be involved in Scouts and parents that want to be involved in Scouts, get involved. They do a great job, and it's a great engagement for kids to learn things and to do things through the Scouts and the Joeys and the Cubs and whatever they call them all. It's fantastic and just great people involved, and it was a great event. This week in Parliament also met with the Heart Foundation, did a heart health walk around Parliament Gardens on Wednesday morning. Met with the heart health people, and we'll post some photos in regard to that. But again, it's important that people get checked regularly, but heart health, really important. Get out there and walk. We have a heart health walking group in Melton that walk from the Melton Library on a Monday morning, and it'd be good for people that want to do something like that to go to the library and join up with the walking group from the Melton Library. We had a horticultural presentation in Queen's Hall. Fantastic presentation of plants and trees and bushes and things like that all week. Jamie Jury was here yesterday talking about his expertise and history within the horticultural industry. Really great event, beautiful colour, yeah, a lot of knowledge in that room, talking about plants, trees, bushes, whatever you wanted to talk about. It was fantastic, and it always is. They come in every year. Feeder, we're here. That's the Football Integration. What is it? Football Integration Development Association. That's right. I couldn't think what Feeder stood for. And again, really good. A number of football sides, disability football sides that come across from all of the metropolitan area and country areas, Ballarat side. We didn't have anyone from Melton. There was St Albans, Williamstown. Williamstown won the cup this year. It was great to see them, and it's a great organisation supporting people and engaging with people with some disabilities to play sport, in particular football, Aussie rules football, and it was fantastic. Sorry, the bells are going here at Parliament. That means we're finished for the day, and it's 20 to 6. And the last thing, we met up with Gianni Jagtar Singh Ji, who's a Granthi from the Golden Temple. I don't know what a Granthi is. I'm making an assumption he's either a faith leader or a guru, probably the same thing. It was fantastic to meet with him. He's out here for 2 months in Australia, spent a month in Victoria. He's going off to, I think, Sydney after this. Came into Parliament. It was terrific to meet him and some of his supporters here. And as I say, we have a big Sikh community in Melton, and I know that they'll be aware. I think he was out at the Plumpton Temple or Gurdwara last Sunday, and it was fantastic to meet with him, and a very important person come across from India. And the last thing was, last night we had a film here and a meeting, a gathering last night for Target Zero with CMY and West Justice. Fantastic documentary in regard to sort of youth crime and someone coming out of that. A local person from We Views, fantastic. I'm going to meet up with them when I get back to Melton. CMY and West Justice do an amazing job with youth and supporting youth, and they do fantastic work, and we'll continue to work with them in regard to getting better outcomes for our youth. So that's the wrap up of the week. Thanks very much. Back in Melton tomorrow and next week. Hope to see you out there. Thanks.